Out here at my place, we always try to be prepared. You never know when there's going to be some kind of natural disaster. I've got a few things you might want to think about. You know, when it comes to being prepared for disaster, hang on just a minute. There's some things you ought to have on hand. And it really doesn't take a lot of time to do this. And if disaster ever strikes in the way of major storm system, hurricane, tornadoes, or even an earthquake, it pays to have some things in place. One of the first things you want to make sure you have is plenty of water. FEMA recommends that you have at least 1 gallon per person per day, and you need at least a 3-day supply. Then when it comes to food, think of canned goods, and think of canned goods that don't require any kind of heating, because you never know, you may not have electricity or a source of power to heat the food. And also choose things that are high in protein. You know, these with the pull lids are nice, but if they don't have a pull lid, make sure you have a can opener, otherwise it's going to be tough to get in there. You want to make sure you have a source of light in the way of candles, plenty of candles, and ways to light the candles. Matches are great, but if it's really wet, you need some other device that'll make sure you get a flame. And of course, you don't want to be without flashlights or batteries. And then you need to think about communication. Hey, what if you don't have cell phone service? What about walkie-talkies? They're pretty inexpensive, actually. It's a great way to communicate. Just make sure you have batteries. And the other thing is you get a national weather report with these, which can be very helpful. It's very handy to have a radio. Just make sure you have plenty of batteries to go along with them. And then, of course, there's hygiene. You're going to want some toiletries, some soap, and then when it comes to medical, you need a first aid kit, and always have some peroxide. Keep a first aid kit packed away. And I tell you what I like to do is have one of these plastic containers where you can put a plastic top on it, you can seal it away, and it's completely waterproof. These are some pretty basic things that you'll need. They'll put you in good stead. Now, I'm sure I left something out. If you have an idea on maybe something I should have included, I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you subscribe to ehowhome.